Hi there, this is Steve Miley, the market chartist on behalf of forextraders.com, and we're now going to take a look at both the euro versus the US dollar and the pound versus the US dollar, euro, EUR USD and GBP USD, the cable spot FX rate. Starting off here with the euro, generally speaking, actually we've seen a more positive tone in here for the US dollar here through the early part of March in reaction to a more hawkish Fed statements. However, the euro did get a strong rebound in here going into the end of last week, but nevertheless we still see a more bearish theme on a bigger picture outlook since the push by the euro down in here in February, down through this 105.77 level, leaving a more negative theme in here, and we certainly see more bearish pressures resuming despite this rebound. So if we look on the bigger picture chart, on the daily chart, you can see the break of that 105.77 level creating this top structure, and despite that strong rebound at the end of last week, we still see bigger picture threat lower, potentially down to these 103.50.39 kind of area, back below 105, down to here, going through mid-March into the second half of March. So a bigger picture bearish threat despite Friday's rebound. Let's take a look at the pound versus the US dollar. So the cable spot FX rate within this broader range theme in here, defined by peaks in here from back at the end of last year, from December at 127.75, and from January here at 119.82. The market oscillating within that range in here throughout February, but certainly late February, a more negative tone for the pound US dollar cable spot FX rate, and then even more negative into early March in here, as we've seen that US dollar strength again driven by a more hawkish Fed stance potentially going into the March meeting, allowing cable to push lower down to 122.13 more recently, and we see a more negative theme within that broader range, and the threat, if anything, down towards down to the 120 big figure and down towards 119.82, and through there we'll see a bigger picture. If we go out to the broader chart again in here for cable in here, defined by that 127.75 to 119.82 range, but all the threat down here to 119.82, and maybe now more bearish shift, certainly looking to the lower end of the range. This has been Steve Miley, the market chartist, on behalf of forextraders.com, and I wish you a great trading week.